Hey everyone, and welcome back. I went ahead and I was gonna do a live, but I decided to do recording instead. Just because it's a little bit more relaxing when you've got kids around the house to do recordings. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this back on. I always try to take it off whenever I can, but I haven't started anything quite yet today. Just kind of got on for the day. Let the boys play for a little while themselves this morning. So yeah, the garden can kind of stand put for now. It's doing what it needs to. And the cows, of course, are going bananas. Um, so yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and get the sheep farm going. I'm gonna get all the resources that I need and try to get that started. Well, after going through all of my resources, I realized that this is all of the concrete that I have left. And I've been trying to keep the blues and grays for a lot of the farms and everything inside. So I'm going to be spending some time in there. I got to get some made up. So this is going to be pretty fun, I suppose. Um, got to make sure I've got everything that I need. Looks like I'm gonna possibly need more blue dye soon, which isn't that big of a deal now that I've got my flower duplicator, so we shall see. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that going here. I don't need light gray, I need regular gray. I've got black. So let's see. Aha, I've got gray, so I'm good. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to it and see how much concrete I can get to making. I got all the dirt that I needed, and then I went, which I had prior to, but then I went over to Augustus's place and bought a whole bunch of redstone, grabbed a little bit more iron, and this is all the concrete that I just made. Hopefully that lasts me a little bit longer. However, I remembered while I was doing that stuff that most of the sheep farm is going to be glass, so I may have made a bunch of that for no reason at all. We shall see. But I moved all the shulker boxes over here, and now comes the fun part of deciding how big I want this to be. I also need to keep feeding the sheep, so I have different colored sheep to go along, because I don't want to. I don't want to have to dye the wool after. I want to be able to dye the wool while it's on them. And I just forgot to grab my name tag, so I need to go do that. But I want to dye the wool while it's on them because it saves me a bunch. Oops, a bunch of dye. When I do it that way. So let me make sure. Okay. Alright. You guys go away. Alright. So I've got another. That makes 4, and I've got 2 more name tags. So I need a space for 6. So this shouldn't be too big. I mean, I could always make more. I would just have to go buy more name tags. But right now they are 20 emeralds a piece. Be nice to drop down that price, but I know it takes a lot to get them down. So we'll see. So we'll do probably 1 sheep of each color that I need just to call it good, and see how much that produces me. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to have. I typically have been doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between each one. So I don't know if I want to stick with that 6 in between, or if I want to leave this glass area open and go ahead and go straight over to here. But then at the same time, I considered adding a track for resources from there to come through into the sorting system. So, I don't know. I might just go ahead and keep building my farms this way because I'm going to need a lot more room for other things too. So, we'll see. I'll start getting on this and we'll see how it looks and I'll go from there. Well, after doing a little bit of work, I had to go down a few levels. I have underneath here, I'll go ahead and I'll take this out because actually I'll move over here because I'm waiting for the grass to grow. But I've got myself stuck in a hole now. But there is hoppers that go all the way down there to a chest. And then I've got hopper mine carts right here just underneath the dirt. I'm gonna get that dirt chunk back out of there. Right now I'm waiting for the grass to grow before I do anything else because I need to put glass on here. And I'm also going to be putting dispensers facing in with shears. And there's going to be some redstone work and everything like that. But I gotta wait for the grass to grow before I do anything else because I want to make sure that it grows. I might do transplanting like IRL to make it go faster, we'll see. But this is basically the size that each one's gonna be, except for give or take for some redstone that will have closed in pretty good. So yeah, it's just going from here, getting that done. I did make a mistake earlier and accidentally made the wrong kind of minecart, so Augustus had to go get me some more iron because I ran out. And then when I come over here, you can kind of see what Augustus is doing. It originally looked similar to this, and this is basically what he's working with now. Everything's going to be coming in over here, going through the system there, and there's a hole in the ceiling.
I'm doing water tracks. I gotta do the water track, so I need to be up there so there's 2 watts.
Oh, okay. I
want
want.
to put the blocks back. Don't worry.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that they were going to get put back. I was kind of getting scared for a minute. But, so everything will come in here. He's got the ice for everything to go through. It'll come in. It'll go out the other side. And then it'll come up this way and through here. So, yeah. And then after he's got that pretty much figured out, we'll start getting blocks put in place. That's his source block. But we'll start getting these put in place to show people, hey, this row is this item. This row is this item. That way people aren't sitting here going, well, where is it? Where is it? You know, and it'll be obvious what item's what. And what chest goes to what. So, yeah. But, so far, that's where we're sitting at. I'm going to try and get this grass to grow a little bit. And then after I'm done, I'll be able to start piecing this together. Once I get the main part of it, I'll probably ask Augustus to come over and help me get the redstone portion of it set up, because he's better at it, and I don't want to sit here for 30 minutes trying to figure this thing out. So, it's supposed to be an automatic thing. So, gotta get that figured out. But, anyways, I'm gonna get to that, and I will keep you guys posted as I go along. Okay, so I was waiting for Augustus and I decided to try things out myself. I tried one method and he told me it wasn't right, so then I went and I tried a different method, moved the sheep over because, well, it had already eaten the grass, and it works. So basically the observer goes one level down. I can talk. Redstone attaches to it and it connects to a dispenser with shears. So now all I have to do is get the sheep over here, get them into place, and get them to start going, and then I can dye them whatever colors I want. So yeah, so basically I'll put this in here, put redstone there, and then maybe, there we go. glass there, and I put glass over here to keep anything from spawning in that spot. And I can break this so I can get the sheep up. And then it'll just be getting the sheep in that spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this finished really quick because it's apparently nighttime, and we're gonna get things get ourselves into bed so we don't get anything broken or destroyed around here. Got the sheep in, and now I'm just waiting for them all to grow back their wool. I had to shut everything off temporarily. I just disconnected the redstone. That's because it will not let you dye the sheep unless they have a full thing of wool on them. So I've got this set up. I'm gonna try and get them in here. I've got my blue, my cyan. There's got that blue one there. I was trying to do my blue first, so let's see. Which one grew the hair back? There was one of them that just did, and I'm trying to... Ah, that one. Okay. So, get blue, cyan, brown, and gray. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this guy brown. Oh, there we go. Let's do this guy cyan. We got a blue here. Just waiting on 3 more. And then that should be it. And I can turn them back on. And then I will have unlimited wool. Should be fun. Well, I finally got the guys up and going here. So now I gotta get these up and going again as well. And once I have those up and going, then I will have that unlimited wool, and the sheep farm will be completely done. And there you have it. It's complete. This is... Got my blues down here. There's the gray. Just waiting for the grass to grow, and once that grows, it'll kick over, because he'll eat right away, and it'll shear him. And then I've got my brown. And I've got my 2 cyan guys down here on the end. All these spaces have an area where I can easily get up and access if I need to. I also have half slabs, even though it's a light source and nothing will spawn on a light source. I always like to just do the half slabs just for, extra measure, because you just never know. But yeah, so it's going, and now I'm gonna have all sorts of different wool getting put in here. I've already got 7 blue and 2 cyan, along with the 57 just from me getting the dye and getting the framework done on this already. So that tells you how fast these things go. So yeah, that's gonna help me out so I can get carpet, so I can make sure everything is mob proof and spawn proof, and keep everything that I build over here safe. Alright, after getting this all done, it seems to be continuously working, so that's a good thing. I've been getting a little bit more on the cows done. I've gotten this whole floor cleaned up so it looks a lot nicer. I went up and did the garden again, so I have a lot more wheat. And I've been continuously trying to get more leather. I actually ran out of sticks for my item frames, so that's something I gotta work on. And then I got this whole section done with item frames, but then when I got over to this section, I got that side done, but I stopped there because I ran out of sticks, and I need to get more leather for that. But I did finish this one that I was working on, and that one, so they're all ready for Augustus to do his magic on, and I just gotta keep trying to make some item frames. So that's one of my goals that I have to work on. And I also have some more farms that I'm going to be trying to get put together here as time goes along. So yeah, it's getting done, getting close to being done down here. And now one of my next projects is going to be trying to do a small cactus farm in here because I don't need the humongous one that I have outside. The cactus farm that I have outside is producing really good, but I really don't need that much cactus. I already have a bunch of green dye, and so it's one of those things where I actually need to kind of slow down on the production here, because I've got all of that and all of that still for green dye, and I know I'm gonna need more cyan later, but for now, it's not something that I'm really gonna need anymore. Especially since I still have half a double chest here of cactus already done. So I'm gonna be trying to make a smaller cactus farm, and then I've also got to make room over there for my super smelter, so I don't have to keep coming out here for that. And then from there, it's just mostly getting more trees done. I do need to make a bamboo farm, and then I need to make a regular kelp farm. I have the one kelp farm that goes to burning, another one that goes into those to make bone meal and stuff, but I need a regular one, so I have regular kelp for different uses, mostly water elevator stuff. And yeah, beyond that, just more farms, more work, and still gotta get to tearing down the rest of that backside of that hill, so we'll see all what comes first as I keep going. Alright, it may not look like much, but I got the cactus farm done. It's actually probably about the same size, probably produces about the same amount of cactus. Didn't realize how big I was making it until it was pretty much already done, so yeah, and I was gonna have it be up a little bit, but someone suggested to go down lower, and yeah, so it's like this now. It's okay though. But it's working and got the water all flowing and everything else, and it's all nice and lit up too, so shouldn't be any mobs spawning in there. And it is mob proof completely on top as well. It's kind of like having a glass top on an aquarium or something. So it's pretty neat, but now becomes the fun part of going and tearing down the other one. So that's going to be my next step, is getting that all torn down and all the pieces of it put away. And then I also need to go repair my axe still, so that's another thing. That way I can get to the next farm. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I kept y'all up to date and everything that's been going on. And 2 shulker boxes later, I now have no outside cactus farm, just the one that's inside the new area. So that's a good thing. I got all this stuff. I gotta go take it over. Some of it's gonna be getting put straight into the sorting system. But yeah, that's one more thing out of the way. I think now I'm gonna probably hit this monstrosity here and try and get that transferred over. Trying to get as much as I can done in as little as time as possible, but yeah. And 4 shulker boxes later, I now have the lovely super smelter taken down. I'll be building a new one in there here in just a moment. I just figured I would show y'all the progress. I got so much XP when I was breaking down those furnaces that I actually ran and grabbed my axe, and it only had just over a quarter life left on it, and it's completely healed. So, and I'm up to 69 levels. So, yeah, I got everything repaired at the, didn't have to go anywhere for it. That was nice. Well, here it is. This is the super smelter that I have made for the inside area here. It's actually got 20 furnaces this time. As you can see, I'm filling up the fuel source in the back. And instead of having it go to something in front where I would need anything to kind of buffer, I just decided to leave it as it is. So everything will get cooked through and come straight down into here. And yeah, this, go ahead and show y'all. And I added a couple extra torches just to make sure that everything goes smooth. And it tapers just over the edge of this right here. So it's up and going pretty good. And I've got that stuff going there, and I've got this loaded up here. That'll be loaded up next. I've got a door in case something happens to go wrong that I can access. And all I have to do is flip that off, and it sets right into place where it needs to go. So I've got that all done for the day, which is exhausting enough as it is. Taking care of that and that all in one day, plus I still have to make a track from there over to this way. I think we discussed we're gonna probably make it probably right here in line with the sheep, so I can just connect everything directly into the sheep. So yeah, that's gonna be the next step probably, is getting that done, which won't take that long. And then after that, I'll be configuring the other couple little farms that I'll probably be squeezing into here somewhere. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep going as much as I can. And last but not least for the day, I am getting my source blocks taken care of here. I got my water going, got 2 of them going for that one. As they grow, I'll also be breaking them off and adding them onto here. And I figure 4 of each should be good enough. So right now that one's blocked off up there, so it can provide source into this. And I'll use that to add on to the rest of here, and then I have to go replenish it in my little trash can that I took it from. So yeah, but that's gonna be the last farm for the day, because I've already done so much, and this video is already gonna be pretty long. So, I mean, we've done quite a bit already today. And then we also went and AFK'd some of the iron farms. Got a good amount of iron. We also went and traded in things for some emeralds and redstone. Augustus has gotten, I want to say he's working on the 3rd. I think he's gotten the first and the second ones done for the sorting stuff so far. But it's taking a little bit. So far we've got all this going on up here. And I'll be, putting eggs all the way up and putting the meat all the way up, just kind of making the face look, showing that, hey, this whole row is this item. Make it easier for people to see and everything too. So I'm going to be getting that going on here after a while, but I'll probably do that in the next video, or maybe I'll just do it on a live stream. People want to stop by and say hello or whatever. So yeah, the sheep are still doing good, and everything else is going on top of breaking things down and getting myself done. Getting everything closed out of here too. It's gonna be nice having most of this area pretty well taken care of and closed down, and next will be the, I won't say chest monster, because it's not really a monster, it's organized. But this area is gonna be next, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do for my portal and the concrete maker, and we'll be going from there. But on that note, I moved everything over this way for the new view. That's kind of cool how that looks like that. But here's my info for anyone that would like to add me or friend me, follow me, subscribe, whatever you would like to do, including liking. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.